Alright, y'all, what's up? Good morning. It is November 17th. Probably around 8:30 a.m. in the morning, I think. We're in Cleveland, Mississippi currently. I'm headed to Greenville. We're gonna go pick something up, right? Got a little toy we're gonna pick up. Yeah, man. I sort of kind of, I don't know, I'm very excited. I've been very anticipating this day. I've been working really hard toward this day. I've sort of kind of been hinting at what I'm going to pick up. I don't know, I got my dad in the truck with me. I don't know, dude, I'm crazy excited, man. Crazy excited. Well, I had about a 3-hour drive. I'm about probably 40 minutes away now. I don't know. I don't think I'm just gonna like fully disclose what it is, but you know, I've had to, you know, of course I'm in my truck and I've got a 14 foot trailer, so you could probably put 2 and 2 together and guess what I'm going to get, but I'm super excited about it. Very thankful, you know what I'm saying, to see another birthday. Very thankful to be in the position to be able to, I guess, do the things that I'm able to do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not gonna ruin it. Y'all will see it when I get there. That's funny. All right, y'all, we have made it. We're at Greenville Motorsports in Greenville, Mississippi. Like I said, 3-hour drive, but we have made it. I'm waiting on my salesman now. He's on the phone with somebody else. And I've already seen my unit. It's parked outside. But bro, these units are sick. These units are sick. I haven't even told y'all exactly which one I'm looking at. This dude right here. Want to say hello to the camera?
Hello, camera.
That's my dad. Yeah, how you doing?
How's it going, man?
Good. Anyway, y'all, I just met the salesman, Christian Baggett, y'all. He's been super friendly throughout this entire process. I've had a lot going on this week with work and everything else, so he's been very patient with working with me, you know, making sure they have what I want, make sure they get, you know, the roof put on it by the time I was gonna be able to be down here. So it's been great. I'm not even gonna lie. Listen, check out these. What is this? CF Moto make Z4? Dude, check that out, bro. CF Moto has came a long way. Okay, I still don't care for them, but I hear they're super roomy. Let's check it out. I don't know how to open the door on this. What? That door is legit. Oh, yep. So much room. Yeah, I like this. Well, check this out. This is a CF Moto, y'all. They have a lot of room. I mean, I just wish this wasn't here. I feel like this foot needs to go further down, but other than that, it's got a lot of room. Super comfortable. Interesting. Ugh. I like it. I mean, like, check this out. Look at a little latchy thingy, right? I dig that. Y'all, check out these machines, man. Check out these machines. This is crazy, yo. All right, y'all. Here's the final to do, the grand showing. There it is, y'all. There she freaking is. 2023 Can-Am Defender. There she freaking is, dude. I didn't want the sorry for the road noise. Hopefully you can hear me. I did not want the tip out windshield because I'm not really a fan. I'm just gonna get like a half windshield to go on it, and I've got the doors. They were not able to put the doors on just because of the amount of time the amount of time we had or they had. So I got the doors in the back. There's a dealership, a Can-Am place pretty close to me that can put the doors on closer to where I live. So yeah, man. Hop in this Peppy. Alright, so I obviously can't just rip it like I want to, right? There's a pretty busy highway up here, so they asked me to, to keep it off the highway for insurance purposes. So I respect that, but yo, it's been a long time, yo, it's been a long time. Anyway, dude, it's been a long time coming. Hopefully the noise isn't too bad. This is day, 2 days after I got the unit. So I didn't really get to do, much recording or much videoing the day of or the day after. First off, I want to say, thank you to everybody that, that jumped in and showed support, wish me happy birthday. I really, really appreciate it. It was a super fun weekend, but also sad. I want to say, give my absolute sincere condolences to the Walford family. They're lost. That all hit us very, very, that touched home for a lot of us, But yeah, my sincere condolences to them. But anyway, I've rode it a couple times since I've had it home. I had a wedding yesterday I had to be at. I didn't get the ride it yesterday. I rode it the day I got it home. Initial review is different. I've never had a side-by-side before. I've had one Can-Am four-wheeler. I had an XMR. I had an XMR. I'm gonna pull over on the side of the road so y'all can hear me. I had an Outlander XMR that I really, really liked. That's what sort of kind of really got me hooked on Can-Am. But yeah, I've taken it down some trails, had it on the highway. Top speed from the factory is 65. It stops at 65. It just pretty much stops pulling once you hit 65. And if you sort of kind of going downhill, the transmission will disengage. And as you start, I guess going back up a hill or slowly letting off the gas, you can feel it starting to pull again. But overall, it's an absolute sick unit. So I ordered the doors, as I said before, but they didn't have time to put them on. So I got the doors with me. I just have to get them put on. I'm either gonna take it to my local Can-Am dealership, or I'll probably get one of my mechanic friends to put the doors on for me. Personally, I just don't feel like tackling it. So one thing I have noticed, I know my hands are ashy, y'all, but like this mud and trail switch, I don't think it's working. It's like neither one of them is lit up, and as like I'm going down the road, if I switch from one to the other, I'm not feeling like a difference in anything. And also, I am new to this, but whenever I'm switching through my drive modes, you have work mode, you have eco, then you have eco off. I'm not noticing a difference in power, and I don't know. I'm not familiar with these. I haven't done probably as much research as I should. All right. I really, really hope y'all can still hear me over the engine noise and this face mask. It was too cold not to have one. yeah, it pretty solid machine. I'm just glad I got that figured out. So I don't know if these machines, if the power steering is adjustable. It is like the power steering got like a little noise to it. It's not quiet. You probably can't hear it, but it's like a and like if you turn the machine off, like right after you turn the machine off and you start turning the wheel, it's got some noise to it. Sorry, I'm not always conscious to make sure I'm like holding the camera properly. I'm new to this, okay? Let me think. I am really liking this armrest, 2 cup holders, and I guess more just for a random storage spot. You can pop it up, acts as a seat, as a third seat. 2 regular sized people and like a really small person could fit in here. I'm 5'10", about 260, 265. I'm a healthy individual. I could fit, maybe the average 10-year-old in here, 10-year-old or younger, and then another me. So yeah, I don't know. So initially, I really liked the look of the Defender, but I did not like the way it sits. I get a machine like this, I'm thinking I want to sort of kind of sit more back in that, sport driving mode or sport style seating, more like the Commander or the Maverick has. But like, you really can't see behind you in those at all. And I'm going to be using this more for just, I guess, working, deer hunting and all that kind of stuff, more so than mud riding. So I need to see behind me. But I went ahead and got the XMR just because I do plan on putting it in the mud. I don't know if I'll ever, I don't see myself having water up this high because that'll drown me, you know what I mean? But we're gonna take it, we're gonna put it in some mud. I do plan on being in Mud Nationals this coming up year. I think it's gonna be in the first week of April, if I'm not mistaken. I do plan to be there. I hope I see some of y'all there for sure. Hey, if y'all gonna be there, comment below if y'all gonna be at Mud Nats next year. Let's see. I don't know. Man. I don't know what else to show y'all. I guess I can turn the camera and go through some more of the switches or whatever. All right, so we have our rear diff lock, which currently is not engaged. Something I didn't know: whenever you put the shifter into park, it automatically locks the rear diff, which I think is cool. I still need to fumble through some more of the menu settings. Here's your drive mode. Like I think I've already shown this, but let me zoom in just a touch. We got work mode, eco mode, and eco off. I was running in work mode a minute ago and it wasn't giving me nothing. No, I was running in work mode, not eco mode. And of course, you got your three-way ignition. You got off, on, start, which is just like a vehicle. When you turn on the on mode, you hear the switches and everything kick in. Your hydraulics, your fuel pump, power steering, all that jazz. Over here we have this is our lights. You can have them on, then have them on regular mode. Then you turn your high beams on, and this right here, your winch in and out. I do plan on installing a light bar. I don't know if I'm gonna mount it on top of this bumper, if I'm gonna put it on the very top up here. I'm not for sure, but I do most definitely plan on putting a light bar on this thing for sure. I think she looks pretty good. It'll look better once I get the doors and the windshield on for sure. It looks sort of kind of bare and exposed. And I was like, man, this thing, it sits up pretty nice. And then I ride it and I'm like, it can sit up a little higher, right? I'm not gonna lift it, but if I make no mistake, these shocks are adjustable. So I think, you can crank them on up a bit. So I'll go about halfway. They're probably on the lowest setting now, if I would have to imagine. But first things first, let's get these doors put on, and we'll be locked and loaded. Also, so initially, all these would come in, if I make no mistake, with the cable, but they went ahead and put that synthetic rope on here. I freaking love that, because that's something else I don't have to do. Here's the bed. Let's see. How do I work this? There it goes. Just pull up on that little lever, exposes the engine. And it used to be whenever you buy a new machine, they would tell you just to go through that quote unquote that break-in cycle. They didn't want you to like go over a certain speed for so long, but I think they did away with that if I'm not mistaken. There's your oil stick. I'm intrigued to see if I can change the power steering setting on here, or even where the power steering fluid reservoir is at. I'm not for sure. I haven't read my owner's manual. I'm just type of person. I just go out there and see. This seat doesn't slide up, but it doesn't come up, but it slides forward and back. See. Hold on. I'm about to put y'all down to do this. I need two hands on the slick. Huh. I don't know. I know this seat does go up, forward and back. I would love for it to go back a little bit. I've got semi-long legs. Let's see. Like I said, this comes down. Just hit this little latch back here. Oh, no, push it back. Don't pull it up. Push it back. Exposes your cup holder and this other little storage, like I was saying previous. Slam it back in place. I don't think the bottom. Oh, yep. This actually raises up. That's neat. Okay. Yep, that comes up. I like that. Y'all, I'm so ashy. Let's go back around here on the passenger side. Let's see. I know this pops up because I know there's storage. Right. More storage under here. Corn sack, whatever I've been feeding. Been feed out deer. Yep, that pops right out. If I'm not mistaken, you pop these. Let's see. Yeah, you pop these out, and that exposes your battery cable, your battery post, and something else, if I'm not mistaken. There she is, bro. So, in my opinion, Cameron, is it worth the amount of money that these run? So this is a 2023. It's the end of 2023. So they had somewhat of a sale going on. But if you get them from these dealerships, they jack the price up like crazy. And I'll go ahead and be honest, they did not cut me no deal on this, like outside of the little rebate that they had going on. So I paid for it. You know what I'm saying? I paid for it dearly. So if it wasn't for just creating content for you guys and having a lot of other future plans for creating content for y'all, I would not, absolutely have not have bought one of these brand new. Like, I would not have. In my opinion, it's not worth the money. Absolutely not. But this is an investment, and that's the way I'm looking at it. But if I was y'all, just get one off a marketplace. Make sure it's a good, reputable person to sell it. Look up the reviews on them if at all possible. Because oftentimes, whenever somebody's been buying and selling on marketplace for a while, they'll have some star ratings and whatnot. So look at that up. I wouldn't. These are mad expensive, dude. Like, I drive a fairly nice F-150, 4-door, 4-wheel drive, and I paid more for this unit than I did for my truck. You know what I'm saying? So it's not worth the money, in my opinion, if you're not actually creating content or that kind of thing. But overall, I mean, y'all, Can-Am is Can-Am. Like, it's still a Can-Am at the end of the day. And so if I was to try to resell this thing, just the value of it just sure enough just depletes just because I bought it and took it off the market. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get nowhere close to what I paid for this thing if I was to try to sell it today. And I've only had it for 2 days. Like, nowhere close. So I just wanted to sort of kind of go through that process in itself. I've never bought anything brand new as far as trucks, vehicles, or ATVs. I've never bought anything brand new. So I wanted to do something different. I wanted to go through that process. I wanted to bring y'all along through that process. Okay, y'all, this is a couple of days after making that last video, man. I think I had some camera technical difficulties, so I'm just want to jump on here and say I appreciate all of y'all that's watching the content, that's rocking along with the channel, YouTube and TikTok as well. We went ahead and got the doors put on. Shout out to Chris Wells for getting those doors put on for me over freaking night, and he charged me a fraction of what the dealership were trying to charge me to put those doors on. And in the next week or so, I'm gonna order me a windshield. I'm gonna put that on there. I'll probably bring y'all along for the windshield install. But anyway, man, y'all keep doing what you're doing, and we out of here.